The crypto market never sleeps. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, prices are moving. Fortunes are made. Fortunes are lost. While you're sleeping, the market is wide awake. And if you're not prepared, you're already behind. But here is the truth that most people miss. The same volatility that scares away beginners is exactly what creates massive opportunities for those who know what they're redoing. The difference? Data and strategy. While everyone else is reacting emotionally to every pump and dump, smart traders are reading the signs, following the data, and turning chaos into calculated moves. Let me paint you a picture. You wake up, check your portfolio Bitcoins up 15%. Your altcoins are pumping, everything's green. You're feeling like a genius. You grab your coffee, feeling good about life. Then you check again 2 hours later. Everything's red, down 20%. That confidence? Gone. Now you're stressed, scrolling through Twitter, checking Reddit, asking yourself the same questions everyone asks. Should I sell before it gets worse? Should I buy the dip? Is this a crash or just a correction? And here's what happens to most people in that moment. They freeze, or worse, they panic. They sell at the bottom because they're scared. Or they FOMO buy at the top because they see everyone else doing it. They're making decisions based on emotion, not information. They're following the crowd instead of following the data. And that's how people lose money in crypto. Not because the market's rigged, but because they're trading blind, without a strategy, without understanding what's actually happening beneath the surface. But it doesn't have to be that way. See, the market isn't random. Those swings, they're telling you something. The volatility you're seeing isn't just noise, it's information. Every pump, every dump, every sudden move is leaving breadcrumbs. And when you know how to read those breadcrumbs, when you have access to the right data, and you've built a strategy around it, everything changes. Those terrifying swings become your advantage. So what kind of data am I talking about? On-chain metrics, whale movements, exchange inflows and outflows, holder distribution. These tell you what the big players are doing before it shows up in the price. Volume analysis. Is this pump backed by real buying pressure or just hype? Market sentiment indicators, fear and greed indexes, social media trends, search volume. Smart money moves when others are fearful. They buy when the sentiment is at its lowest, not when everyone's already excited. But data alone isn't enough. You need a strategy. You need clear rules for when you enter, when you exit, when you take profits, when you cut losses. Dollar cost averaging during downturns instead of trying to time the perfect bottom. Setting stop losses so one bad trade doesn't wipe you out. Diversifying across different projects instead of going all in on the latest trend coin. Taking profits on the way up instead of getting greedy and riding it back down. This is what separates traders from gamblers. Think about the last major dip you saw. Everyone was panicking, selling, calling crypto dead. But if you were watching the data, you saw something different. You saw whales accumulating. You saw long-term holders staying patient. You saw fear at extreme levels historically, the best time to buy, while emotional traders were selling at a loss. Strategic traders were positioning themselves for the next move up. This is what's possible when you stop reacting and start analyzing. When you stop following the hype and start following the data. The same market that's shaking out weak hands is creating generational opportunities for those who are prepared. You just need to be on the right side of it. So ask yourself, are you trading with data and strategy? Or are you just hoping for the best? Are you making calculated decisions? Or are you letting fear and greed control your portfolio? The market's moving fast right now. Every day, opportunities are passing by. The question is, are you ready to catch them? Crypto moves fast. Don't just move with it, move smarter. Build your strategy. Trust your data. And turn those swings into opportunities. The market rewards the prepared. Make sure you're one of them.